Martian Man TV, how everybody doing? Y'all, with the latest news I'm finna dive into, it's related to NBA YoungBoy, Floyd Mayweather, and Yaya Moneyweather. And their whole situation as far as it being dysfunctional, not point fingers at NBA YoungBoy or just point fingers at Yaya, but the situation stemming from an interview NBA YoungBoy gave where they asked him about fatherhood. And he said he really wasn't too much looking forward to it. So if y'all be watching videos or paying attention online, Floyd love his grandson. Floyd always posting him trying to train his grandson to be a boxer. It looked genuine, it looked sincere, like Floyd really loved his kids. So a lot of the fans, a lot of the people online are pretty much disappointed in Yaya with picking to have a baby with NBA YoungBoy, and allowing NBA YoungBoy to disrespect their father live, which y'all all know that famous footage that NBA YoungBoy got with Yaya in the background, as you can see, like on my end, in my far left corner, or on you guys in the far right corner. That's the footage of Yaya NBA YoungBoy when he was basically disrespecting Floyd. Why Yaya was right there, like right in their face, calling Floyd all type of B's and I paid for this house and his broke boo woo this didn't do that. And I'm like, dude, you talking about Floyd? Floyd got more money than you, NBA YoungBoy. But I was just letting him rant. But Yaya was just looking right there, like with that face she got with the eyes. I'm like, damn, Yaya, you gonna let dude disrespect your daddy? Like, you know how most females is. They ain't allowing you to disrespect pops or their moms. But that's neither here nor there. In the aftermath of this situation, Yaya got pregnant by NBA YoungBoy with Kentrell Jr. They calling him Kentrell Jr. Money money team. MayWeather. Like Yaya. Yaya is Yaya Money. So allegedly what's going on is that Floyd is trying to get NBA YoungBoy to allow his grandson to be a Mayweather and not have NBA YoungBoy last name, which I don't feel like that's cool. I feel like anytime a man have a kid, it's supposed to take their daddy last name, not the mama last name. We know usually when our dysfunctional backgrounds of communities or our parents, sometime when the kid take the mama last name, it be because the relationship she had with the dad ended up bitter, or he didn't show up to the hospital allegedly to sign the birth certificate, and now you taking on the mom's last name. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how they be trying to network that scenario. But every child, especially us guys, we take over under our men's, we take from our dad, from our granddad's lineage. So it's super heavy for a man to have a child and your child be a son. Your son automatically take on your lineage. So Kentrell Jr., regardless of Floyd is his granddaddy or not, that's Kentrell legacy. That's Kentrell lineage. So if I was NBA YoungBoy, no, I wouldn't be comfortable with Floyd coming at me, offering me money, allegedly, to give up my birthrights, basically. To say, hey, I'm gonna allow you to make my son a Mayweather and not use my last name because, I don't feel that kingage. I don't feel like I'm up to that job. I don't believe in that. I believe it ain't no price on that, y'all. That's just my personal humble opinion. It ain't no price on birthrights. So like my daddy, he could be a piece of gum at the bottom of my shoe. That's still my daddy. I still came from his sperm, from his nutsack. That's still my daddy. Regardless if my mama say he's a bum or whatever she want to say. You had sex with this guy. That's how I got here. So at the end of the day, whether he was a bum or he dysfunctional or y'all relationship fell off, my lineage as a man come from my dad, my pops. So that's how that go. Shouts out to Floyd MayWeather and YB, NBA YoungBoy, little KJ. He a little handsome little guy. I love the kids anyway, so I love seeing Floyd doing stuff with him and posting stuff with him. And, you know, he growing up in our face. I love that. So yeah, y'all, it's getting thick. Floyd got a video where he's sitting in the Rolls Royce and allegedly, you know, he talking in the video. He got some money out. Floyd like he on his way with this to YoungBoy, NBA YoungBoy. You know what I mean? His son-in-law, so to speak. You know what I mean? His grandson dad. So yeah, y'all, it's crazy, man. Yaya trying to make it seem like NBA YoungBoy crazy. Allegedly, she got it set up where if KJ go out there to Utah to mess with his dad, she got to be able to come with him. So you got all these different scenarios, man. Like on one end, you know, you're going to have people that's going to cater to Yaya and say, well, yeah, you got to watch him be a young boy. He on drugs. They doing this. You don't know what he on out there. She should be out there monitoring their son and be able to be out there with him while he visiting his dad. NBA YoungBoy and men like me, we may feel like that's not necessary. Well, my baby mama here, if we not together, we not in a relationship, or we not on our family type thing as a unit, she don't got to be here with me and my son. No, that's what he's saying. He still feel like it's some manipulation and maybe some control going on with Yaya and the MayWeather family. Like, just send my son out here. You feel me? You want to make sure he's safe. You could fly him out and get him here to my house, but then go about your business. You know what I mean? We not together. If you here to start more problems and more confusion and anything, it's bad for the kids. It's bad for little KJ. So that immaturity level, it's like it's different dynamics with relationships. You know what I mean? Then half of the time, these people in relationships with these people, they feel like they're in a relationship with the family too. Like, damn, I'm smashing Floyd's daughter. I'm not smashing Floyd, but that's the dad. You know what I mean? Floyd gonna make sure y'all good. Wrong or right, that's still his daughter. I understand that even though I ain't got no kids, I still can relate to people that got kids and get it. I got a whole mom and a whole daddy and nieces and nephews, so I get it. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But yeah, man, like, it's just crazy right now with what's going on with the situation. Floyd allegedly just upset with NBA YoungBoy about that comment he made as far as them interviewing NBA YoungBoy and asking him where he stand on parenting. He didn't really give no parent vibe type of response. You know what I mean? I think at the moment, NBA YoungBoy, he was just being honest. He lost two. He come from a broken home, a dysfunctional family. You know what I mean? I think his mom, like me, raised him by himself. So his dad was probably around. We know who our dad is, but they weren't in the house like that. Like, you know, my pops, he was a ladies' man, pimp, got different families, different states, all that good stuff. So I missed out on having him around to learn from him or learn my mannerisms that I adopted from his genes. So that's bad for my pops on his end with taking up responsibility to be there for his sons. So that happens a lot in our communities. Not just black, but it happens a lot in our communities. But, you know, us coming from the black community with our history of them not wanting the black men in the household and already black men and black women having these dysfunctional relationships, it leave people bitter. So I'm from that era too, where the black woman was bitter about the nothing black dad not want to do nothing for the kid, or want to spend money or invest money or spend time or babysit. You know, I'm from that era too. Tell you, we fast forward now, I see a lot more, like in my generation now. I've been seeing this since like 2020, y'all, 2019. I see a lot of black men with their kids. I see a lot of black dudes actually being fantastic fathers. I mean, doing the stuff I usually see the women doing. And women, you know, I'm used to seeing them playing the victim role, and then being a victim situations where, you know, you see them out with the kids, or they got the kids out, you know, on the summer day, making it look sad, going to the corner store, you know, pushing the kids around. And you be like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, where the daddy at? The whole time, the daddy wanted to be there for the kids, but it's always something. You know what I mean? And we can't always point fingers and make it seem like it's just one thing. If it ain't the female, if it ain't the system, if it ain't somebody comfortable level, or I ain't comfortable with my son or my daughter being around you, like, it's always something. So y'all, once again, with the NBA YoungBoy situation, I hope they figure this out. I really do. I can't knock Floyd as a granddad to say he wrong for want to give his grandson his last name. And then based off what NBA YoungBoy said in that interview, it kind of put YoungBoy in a different outlook with people for him to fix his mouth to say that. But to have YoungBoy back on that, YoungBoy didn't really have his dad around. I think when he was asked the question, he just saying it's hard to be a parent, and he's still learning how to be a man and figuring out life. And his mama raised him, so I think he was just being pure. How can he honestly say with a pure face he excited about being a parent when his mama raised him by himself? She was wild, he was wild. You know what I mean? Coming from where they come from. Then we see how NBA YoungBoy be moving with his chicks, even with Yaya. So I'm just saying, how you expect for him to have the know-how about how to be a great father when he's still learning? He don't know how to be a father. He never really had a father. So that automatically we say we gonna give him rights to Floyd, because Floyd had his daddy and his uncle. I don't think that's cool to give up your birthrights over that. Yeah, that's a blessing Floyd had his dad. Yeah, that's a blessing Floyd had his uncle. Yeah, it's a blessing Floyd had discipline. Yeah, that's a blessing. But that don't automatically solve the whole scenario based off money. You know what I mean? You just can't fix that scenario with cash. We don't want to think that. I know a lot of people in the comments love to think that. Y'all been watching with me and rocking with me too. Go on, subscribe, man. Hit that like button. Let's get this to 300 likes. 100, 150. Let's get this to 150 likes. That's my goal. Because I feel like this is a great topic too. Because we ain't just entertaining talking about NBA YoungBoy and the Floyd MayWeather and Yaya situation with Floyd wanting to buy NBA YoungBoy approval to give his grandson their last name. This is universal. This is really going back stemming about the dysfunctional parenting and people not really knowing how to be parents. You know what I mean? And learning as they go, like everybody else. Like my mama used to say, ain't no manual on being no parent. They learn through trial and error like everything else. So my mama had me at 19. So y'all know how that go. No different than Yaya NBA YoungBoy growing up parenting with their kids. I'm not knocking them. I'm happy YoungBoy been doing pretty good. I ain't been doing no videos on him. He ain't been in he haven't been having no issues, doing no rants or doing nothing crazy. Cause I mess with YoungBoy. So I already would have made a video about him. He been staying out the way, chilling back in Utah. You know what I mean? He my definition right now of really staying out the way. The man is in Utah. Know what I mean? Mormon state. He moved around from the hood, the friends, things that could get him locked up, violate his freedom, put him in position where he can't even be spending time with his kids. You know what I mean? In a situation where Floyd and Yaya and them may really love that. So I'm proud of NBA YoungBoy. He ain't been in the way. He been staying out the way since he been in Utah. That's what we want. Everybody who rock with him and got love for him and want to see him free, that's what we want. We don't want NBA YoungBoy locked up. You know, we don't want the government or the feds to build a case against him. So I'm proud of him. It take a lot to go Michael Jackson and go recluse and stay away from friends, socializing and partying. You know what I mean? It take a lot, y'all. So I don't want to make the video just about dysfunction. I want to talk about the solution to the dysfunction moving forward. Cause you know, I could see the potential of Floyd and NBA YoungBoy being tight knit, man, and them really having a bond, man, and getting over this situation. Floyd seemed like he a forgiving cat, and Kentrell, aka NBA YoungBoy, he seemed like he a forgiving cat too. Where, you know, like I said, he locked in, he got a baby with Floyd's daughter. So Floyd can't hate this man. And NBA YoungBoy is not a bad father. All right, 100%. I ain't in the house with him. I'm on the outside looking in just like y'all. But I know where he come from. Know what I mean? I know where he come from. So it's in him to be that type of father to his kids. He from the same trap I'm from, man. He from the same dysfunction I'm from. That cycle that started with our mom and dad, and we just the aftermath. We the next generation moving in, having kids. So we don't got no answers for everything. Just like Floyd MayWeather. Y'all know how Floyd, you know, Floyd lifestyle. But Floyd always been there for his kids. So that's why you're not going to hear me say nothing about Floyd or not Floyd. But
you talking about my wife? Inside my house that I paid for? Now her dead in it? Huh? And now dead? Sleeping from some.
So, y'all, that's crazy.
But my wife say, Ayana, get up.
That's NBA YoungBoy with that famous, I think that was Instagram he did when he woke Yaya up getting mad at Floyd. I ain't do a video either about that year. That was like a year or two ago when he did that. He was snapping because he was getting into it with Floyd, like live. And he got Yaya involved, and she just sat there looking dumb. You know, you letting your baby daddy talk down on your daddy. And your daddy holding you down now in the aftermath of you not even messing with YoungBoy. But you know, I get it. You know, she was in one of them type of situations. She loved NBA YoungBoy. That's her baby daddy. Then that's her daddy. You know what I mean? So it's kind of an awkward situation. I give Yaya a pass. Definitely do. And like I said, shouts out to Yaya, man, and the MayWeather family, man, and Floyd. You know, I look up to Floyd, regardless of his flaws. I love Floyd MayWeather. YoungBoy, you my dude, dog. Like I said, I'm proud of you, man. Like I said, I hope they get this figured out. I don't know what's going to be the aftermath of Floyd trying to buy NBA YoungBoy out as far as for him to give little TJ, little KJ, little Kentrell Jr., the MayWeather last name. I don't know if NBA YoungBoy is going to do that. YoungBoy, if you listening to me, I wouldn't do that, man. Ain't amount of money could take me away from my birthrights, bro. That's your son, bro. So I get it, you know what I mean? We had women who complained about fathers and men not being there for their kids. And a lot of women got bitter and said, my son don't deserve to be a Smith or a Jones or a Walker or a Jenkins or Williams. He don't get my last name, you know what I'm saying? Smith, you know what I mean? A Jefferson or whatever. So now you got your mama daddy last name, which your mama is your granddaddy lineage. And you done gave up your last name, which is really your lineage because that's your seed, your kid, your manifestation. So ain't enough money in the world, y'all, to buy my birthrights. And I don't even got no kids. But when I do be blessed to have me one or a couple, they keeping my last name. I don't care what type of person on the outside of that, how I could be ridiculed and looked at. My kids is my kids, man, at the end of the day. And another thing, too, Kentrell gonna always claim his granddaddy and his daddy, regardless if they try to separate him from YoungBoy. His son gonna grow up and want to be all under his daddy and know his lineage, which come from Kentrell, his daddy. Yeah, he gonna want to know about Floyd. That's his granddaddy. But his daddy, the nigga that had sex with his mama, the reason why he here, besides Yaya, he gonna be into knowing his daddy, what his daddy was about, his YoungBoy mannerisms, YoungBoy ways. So the more they try to keep little KJ away from his daddy or implement that you shouldn't be around him, the more he gonna be one around his pops. The more he gonna identify with his pops. The more he gonna identify with his pops' behavior and way of thinking. So I love y'all, man. If y'all ain't subscribed, hit that like button. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Share this video, like it. Much love to NBA YoungBoy and Yaya. And they beautiful kids. Floyd, shouts out. You know you my dude. Always flexing, living good with that 5'8", 5'9" frame, Floyd. I hear you. And many blessings, y'all. And I appreciate y'all for blessing me and showing me love. I'll be back with something for y'all hot. And I'll be back.